Hello everyone, welcome to Castlewood City. Guys, let's go to Cape Town. So in Cape Town, we are going to be talking about the leader of this ridiculous group that wants Cape independence and its leader. And you know me, just browsing through the internet, and some people say, "Hey, CD, have you heard about this guy? What are your thoughts on him?" I already have a whole video on that one going on my main channel. So I thought, okay, let's read the news. Online newspaper here by the Citizen, which was published on the 25th of March 2025, almost 2 p.m. And basically, this, why is it frozen now? Why are you frozen? Dude, what's happening? Okay, my screen froze. My screen froze. Hey, my dot. Then it's gonna tell me, close the app or be patient. I hate that when that happens. Anyways, let's talk about the headlines, which says Cape Independence leader blames Home Affairs for his citizenship problems. So while my phone tries to, I don't know what's going on, bro. Why are you embarrassing me? Ah, man, guys, my screen froze, and it had to do it at such a wrong time. This is the wrong time for you to be doing this. Okay, the joys. We'll see now. I'm also burping too. I am so sorry, guys. Come on, please. I beg. I beg. Yeah, the joys of being a YouTuber, guys. These are the joys of being a YouTuber. Okay, let's close you and reopen you again and see what's going to happen. Okay, yeah, yeah, just like I thought. Okay, let's do this again. It's unfrozen. Cape Independence leader blames Home Affairs for his for his citizenship problems. Craig says CIAG is in talks with the Trump administration for a planned meeting in April. To gain support for Western Cape succession. The Cape Independence Advocacy Group CIAG leader Phil Craig has slammed the South African government for the slow process of finalizing his citizenship. Craig, for 20 years? For 20 years? Why have you been quiet for 20 years? Craig, of British descent, has lived in South Africa for more than 20 years. Last week, the South African government confirmed that he is not a citizen of the country, but a permanent resident. So if you're a permanent resident, why are you opening a political party? Are you even allowed to do that? Because from what I understand, only a South African can do that. So that means he also votes. Yeah, why Craig is not a citizen of South Africa. In an interview with the Citizen, Craig said Home Affairs is to blame for his citizenship problems. All right, that's interesting. Like many people in South Africa, I have struggled for many years with dysfunction at the Department of Home Affairs. It is ironic that the president would use my lack of citizenship against me despite me being entitled to citizenship and attempting to claim it when the well recorded inefficiencies of his government are the reason I don't have it, he said. Thank goodness this happened. Thank goodness, all I can say. Talks with the Trump administration. Craig said he is in initial engagements with the United States Donald Trump's administration about a planned meeting in April. The meeting is part of Craig's effort to garner support for the succession of the Western Cape. We are at an advanced stage of planning, but we engaged our government in good faith and have not finalized our US arrangements because the period we offered the government to raise any legal objections has not yet expired. It expires later today, he said. Wow, giving a government an alternate ultimatum. The balls. Do I have a legal right to do it? Craig said he was within his right as a permanent resident to advocate for the independence of the Western Cape. Yeah, try London. I am currently a permanent resident and have been for many years, and I am advocating for Cape independence in accordance with the rights the Constitution affords me now. Like which section of the Constitution? The question is not whether the president personally likes what I am doing. The question is, do I have a legal right to do it? The answer is unequivocally yes, he said. Petition against Craig. There have been some attempts by political parties and other individuals to force Craig out of the country through online petitions. He has been accused of sowing division in the country. However, he denied that he had come to South Africa with bad intentions. Of course, you're going to deny it. You're delusional. To some people, I am a hero. Of course, we know who they are. To others, a villain. And we also know who they are. That is the nature of politics. Politics, you're a permanent resident, sir. Of course, our opponents would like to see me sidelined. In many regards, this is testament to how effective we are being in advancing the idea of Cape independence seriously. Do black people support Cape independence? Meanwhile, Craig says it is not only white people in the Western Cape who support his idea of an independent Western Cape. Polling shows a sizable minority of black voters in the Western Cape support Cape independence, and we, the executive team that runs the CIAG, is multiracial and include black people. Tokens. Cape independence is about improving the lives of all the people of the Western Cape, and as the race group who are currently the least privileged, black people have the most to gain from Cape independence. Seriously? Seriously? With the same administration you're going to that is invoking Jim Crow. Let's not go to apartheid either. It will bring economic prosperity, jobs, better services, and law and order and sanctions. The Citizen has contacted the Department of Home Affairs for comments on Craig's claims. However, there was no comment at the time this article was published. This story will be updated when as comment is received. I hope they never entertain this nonsense because this is utter nonsense. And yeah, South Africans, you need to find this petition, sign it, and get this man out of here. And from what I understand, there's some people are saying, well, he's married to a 10th generation South African, and therefore that should make him a South African citizen. And I'm like, no, the fact on record is that he's a permanent resident, and permanent residence can be revoked when you are doing nonsense like this one. And some people are thinking that because he has permanent residency, it's not going to be easy to chuck him out of the country. The country has prerogatives. We have a prerogative. If the people of the country that adopted you say, well, you overstepped the line, please leave, then you got to leave. You were not born here. This is not an inherent right, as he says that the Constitution says. No, the Constitution is very clear. It recognizes all 9 provinces of this country. It's in the Constitution, and I'm not quite sure which section of the Constitution that he thinks he has a right to. I don't get it. And then he talks of politics. You are not supposed to participate in that, sir. You can do so as a citizen of the country. So clearly, this man has lost his way, and he needs to find it back in the UK where he belongs. Yeah, that's it. Because there's no way that South Africans can tolerate this nonsense. We are not. We got way too many things going on our plate. And he says that black people are going to benefit more. No. Has he ever heard of apartheid? Because clearly he's just using those guys. to make it look like it is a multiracial organization when the hidden message is so loud and clear. So loud and clear. But anyways, let me know what your thoughts are and if you know where the petition is, because I've been trying to look for it as well. Please show me and I'll go there. And in the next video, I will embed it in the description box for you to click and go and sign that petition. Otherwise, you're just going to have to find it on TikTok and elsewhere. All right, guys. Let's see each other a bit later. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Goodbye.